A look at the Magic starting group. DeAndre Hunter out there with Gallinari. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Beal in at the 2.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. Horford gets the bucket. Horford's got the game going here with the first basket for the Hornets.
What a soft touch Horford has. So skilled inside.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their
personal foul. First team foul.
Halliburton outside. Hunter on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
5 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Halliburton against Holiday. The offensive rebound.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket. They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Now, here's Whiteside. Thiem passes to Whiteside. The kick out to Holiday. It's up a 3. Kept alive. Pass to Horford. To the middle. Beal against DiVincenzo. And at last, they get one to fall. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense. And now in his fourth NBA season,
first personal
just
foul.
one All-Star appearance for Drew
Team
Holiday.
foul.
That belies his greatness
At the
as a
line.
player.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Al Horford. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Peyton in for Dante DiVincenzo. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Okoro comes in for Gallinari. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Beal. Mann subbed in for Halliburton. Here's Harrell, and Poeltl sends it back.
And Poeltl deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Mann passes to Hunter. Caldwell Pope on the wing. The second effort. Here's Poeltl, and the dunk by Poeltl.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the deep.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You've got to be tougher defensively.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hornets lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
Your Hornets U Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So on the floor for Orlando, Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Poeltl in at the center.
I'll tell you what, you look at the youth of the Magic and the talent they have all throughout the roster. I think it's just a matter of time and seasoning before this team takes a really big jump forward.
And you know, Clark, the Magic have collected their young talent in a number of ways.
Yeah, I like the diversity of accumulation, if you will. They've traded for some, they've drafted most. They know when their timeline is. The Magic, I think, have done a really good job with their rebuild.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things. just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Another shot. No good from Peyton.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Beal. That one a little long. Charlotte leading by 5. Milton finds Levine. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Beal. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Gallinari dishes to Beal. Puts it up from 12. Rebound collected by Levine. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Hornets. 3-point lead. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that's game 2 of the string of 4 games played at home. Johnson with a screen on Caldwell Pope. In the corner, Horford with it. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz. Outside, Beal. They get a hand on it. It's taken away by Peyton. And Horford with a clear path to the hoop. Levine inside the 3-point line. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Gallinari with a screen for Beal. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Horford sets a screen for Levine. And it's off from 3-point range. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Charlotte. They lead by. Thanks for the great interview, David.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front?
They're happy to land Bogdanovich. He's a great shooter at the wing position.
And now looking at the Hornets, a very close game. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Hart.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You've got to like what Jakob Poeltl has done in this game.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Horford is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Holiday, and it's Whiteside in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Shot clock at 6. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Holiday, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Tyrese Halliburton, first personal
Get this
foul.
pause in the action. Let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season.
At the
The Hornets fourth.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other. He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran. Drew Holiday has performed at a high level no matter what uniform he's had on.
And about Drew Holiday, he's got that
First
championship
personal
mentality.
foul.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, he established that with the Bucks, winning the title that late in the career, especially after the career he's had. He's got to feel good. I mean, by far, one of the hardest workers in the game, Drew Holiday.
And the Hornets making a change here. Harrell's checked in, and a switcher also for Orlando. Hands checked in. surveying the D. Beal gets a wide-open look. No good. That would have tied it. Charlotte leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Harrell screen on Beal. The kick out to Holiday. Misses the 3. Magic shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Hunter the pass to man. Over Holiday. Valanciunas inside. He's covered by Whiteside. DiVincenzo passes to Levine. Misses from close range. The Magic trail by 3. Gallinari with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. In the corner, it's Hunter. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The pass to Gallinari. Here's Valanciunas, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Here's Holiday. Man with the rebound. The Magic trail by 5. 23 seconds left to play in the third. From 13, and that one's good.
Hunter.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Here's Holiday. He has 7. Here's Whiteside. Rebound by the Magic. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Hunter for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hornets lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist in the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Tyrese Halliburton. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Burley. Then it's a corner. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the shooting guard. Hornets leading by 3. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Valanciunas. Pirtle kicks to Halliburton. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Oh, trying for it. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And I thought that was going to drop.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Johnson. Here's Payton. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Payton's got his first points of the game. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Magic. Trailing by 5. Valanciunas finishing it off.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Here's Payton, and the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Shake Milton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Big man Valanciunas, can he get the job done at the line? Big spot.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And the Hornets making a change here. Levine's checked in. Hunter's checked in for Orlando.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
And it's
to the veteran, Al Horford, to come up big. That could be a huge play in this game.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish.
Assistant.
Tyrese Halliburton coming through here. When it's a big possession, getting it to him is a great idea.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're up by 2. We've got 1:13 after the game. Some changes here for the Hornets. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Peyton in for Al Horford. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Magic. Bradley Beal comes in for Isaac Okoro. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Hornets
And for a
foul
number
call.
one option like Brad Beal, embrace these
DiVincenzo. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Orlando.
He hits the first one,
Bradley
and that narrows the
Beal.
gap to 1.
At the line for 2.
And he is unable to get the second one.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league. A multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Gallinari with the steal. Halliburton outside. Out to Gallinari. Passes it to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Beal. It's good!
Bradley
He's
Beal.
so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 1. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Bean passes to Peyton. Oh, missed it. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Gary
That's
Payton
right. No
II.
other option but to foul.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, they have to extend
And
the
the
game.
third
Plain
team
and simple.
foul.
Use every second you can on
Shooting
the
for
clock here.
Orlando.
We know how
Tyrese
dangerous Halliburton is
Halliburton.
from the stripe.
Going to the line, shooting
One
2.
to foul.
He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. Holiday with the 3. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win
Ladies
by
and gentlemen,
Orlando in a tight game.
ball game.
They break the ball right, David. Thank you.